Right guys, we're at BDC today at Driftland, and I've got Andy here from Walton Motorsport, and he's going to give us a wee look around Mike Walton's 2JZ S13. I got it right, didn't I? Yes! So far so good. So, this is a pro car, isn't it?
Yeah, so we use it in the Pro Series. We have used it in Drift Cup and Pro-Am, but it had a SR20 engine in it at that time, and then for the Pro we changed it to the 2JZ, which looked at the front here.
Yeah, let's go down the front and have a wee look. So, what is the setup on this? Big single turbo on it.
Yeah, it's a 2JZ GTE VVTi engine, and we run the converted to a single turbo, which is a Borg-Warner EFR 8374. We use one of our Walton Motorsport exhaust manifolds.
Oh, so you've got, all right. So this is something that you guys produce?
Yeah.
Okay. So nice. So it's got an external gate on it.
It's got a pair of
wow.
Pump gate, 40mm waste gates on it. On the other side, change the inlet set up a bit. Run a set of 1050 as new injected.
Okay. 1050s. Each one of those are 1050.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a lot of fuel. So what? Yeah. So what? Do you know what it's producing then? What kind of?
The power.
Yeah.
It's estimated to be about 600 horsepower. But it's because we use the nitrous oxide to help cool turbo. It has very little lag, and it's got a lot of power for a lot of the rev range rather than just being up top of it.
So is that power? The Nitrous, is that controlled by a switch, or is that, how do you control that?
The Nitrous is controlled by the ECU, which in a minute we're running a Link G4 Plus Extreme, and it is basically set to come on, to get it on to boost. So when it starts making full boost, it comes back off again. Equally at the very top of the RPM range, it comes off, and it's kind of like a formula between throttle position, load, obviously boost and RPM.
Yeah. So what is that kind of level? Is it like, so you do like it's on fuel throttle, but then below like a certain, if it's not making boost, then it injects it?
Yeah. So as you accelerate, it starts adding it in to get the boost up, but when it hits full boost, it turns back off.
Yeah.
You don't need it on basically. So we don't use it for power. We just use it to spool the turbo basically.
Basically to give yourself a better power curve. So you end up having a yes.
Yeah.
So is there anything else about this that's quite trick, or that it's a? I see the turbo is a proper twin scroll.
Yeah.
A proper twin scroll turbo, and. What about suspension setup in the front here? What are you running?
So the suspension setup is it's a bit of a hybrid. It's a lot of Driftworks parts, Driftworks arms a bit, but we've then modified the length to suit. It's got a very wide track on the car.
Can we see down here? No, can't see in there. I'm going to try and pop you inside and see if you can see anything in here. So. There's stuff in there that we can't see.
Yeah, exactly.
So, but it's sort of, is it quite heavily modified, the stuff that you've done?
Or is it? It's more the width that's modified, and then it's all set up by Garage D. They take care of all the alignment and make sure it's all. The wheels are pointing in directions they're supposed to be pointing. They offer a really good service as well. Like they keep constantly evolving it, so every time it gets aligned again, it gets better and better and better.
Oh, fantastic! What do you know? What the alignments you run on this are? Are they? You've no idea.
No, I'm
doing. See,
that's out of my department.
Yeah. See, here's another thing. So that is quite an interesting thing. Is that this is moved? That your suspension top is moved out. So because the track's so wide.
Yeah.
If that was still there, you'd have massive amounts of camber, but you've pushed it out.
Exactly, So that's basically, I mean, in an ideal world, it would come further out, but within the rules, that's the absolute maximum that we're allowed to go.
Oh, right. So there is a certain amount that you're allowed to move it. Oh, okay. That's the maximum.
Yeah, ideally it'd come out a bit more, but we can't do it within the rules. So
yeah, fair enough. So should we have a wee look in the cockpit?
Yeah.
That'd be all right. Yeah.
Want to go on that side? I'll go this side.
I go that side. I think it's a bit easier to get around at the moment. So. Wow. There's a lot of hardware in there. So it's a super nice cage. Oh, and sequential box, Sam.
So 5-speed sequential Samsonite box, and then we use an ECU master PMU to control everything, which is.
So what's a PMU? Power management. It's
power management unit, I think it is, but commonly called PDMs, power distribution modules.
Okay.
So instead of having fuses and relays, it's all electronic.
So that allows you to just control turning things on and off, and
yeah. So you can program it to do whatever you want, really.
Okay.
Well, within a range. So, for instance, you can automatically replace fuses. So if you've got a component on its way out or something, or just anything, you can reset it a certain amount of times or an infinite amount of times.
So basically, it's like instead of having a fuse, it's like in your house when you've got a circuit breaker.
Yeah, it's like a circuit breaker that just you can program to reset itself.
Oh, okay, cool.
And then the keypad, which is on the top of the dash here. Again, that's completely programmable. So if we decide today that we want to, for instance, I don't know, make the wipers come on at the same time as the headlights, it takes about a minute on the laptop to change all that setup.
Yeah.
But it also controls all the nitrous, make sure the nitrous bottle's heated to the correct pressure. We can turn on the anti-lag, we can do the data logging from it, start the car, stop the car, headlights, wipers, everything's controlled by that. And there's not much wiring to it. It's all controlled by a CAN bus, so it's a very simple wiring setup.
Cool. So I'm guessing in the build of the thing that makes it less time spent on doing wiring.
It does.
Like
that's new for this year though. So when we put the car together at the start of the 2018 season, we had it on the traditional fuses and relay setup. We sell ECU master products, so before we'd install that, it was kind of, in a way, it was to solve a problem where we have two big fans in the back, which when they come on, they draw a lot of power, and that was causing the car to cut out sometimes on the line, which was a bit of a problem. So by using the power distribution module, they have what's called a soft start, so they come in a little bit slower, so they don't have such a quite kick onto the power system, and they're also staggered, so one fan comes on and then the other fan comes on.
Okay.
Which basically gets us around that problem. A bit of an elaborate way to solve the problem, but it does also have many other...
But it did solve the problem, though.
It has solved the problem, yeah, and it's also given us loads of other setup changes and simplifying the way that the car runs and works, basically.
Cool. I think we might as well move on to the back now.
Okay,
Let's go on to see what we've got there. So this is one huge radiator. So you were saying this is from like a rally? Was it a rallycross car?
It's so one of our customers who we build manifolds for their rallycross cars. They sort of built this. It was used when we got it, but it was in pretty good condition because we originally built the car with a super radiator, which worked for some people, but it didn't work for us. It overheated basically. You could only get 1 or 2 laps out of it before it got too hot. So we kind of designed the cooling system with a much bigger radiator, much bigger fans. We did have a load of ducting, but that actually didn't work very well. It made it's better to not have the ducting, just have basically the ports. So the fans have somewhere to suck the air from.
So you got a big opening here. And a little bit of a lip, obviously, to maybe try and catch some air.
Yeah, that was the idea behind it. I mean, it works pretty well now. Obviously, we've got the Davis Craig electric water pump on there as well. Yeah. Which is controlled by the little panel on the dashboard.
Okay.
Then we had to build a custom fuel tank because we didn't really want to hang the fuel tank out the back, where a lot of people do it, for one, crash damage effectively, but also weight distribution. So trying to keep the weight in between the axles, especially with a huge radiator out here. Then all this swell pot and filter, then bring it down to the right.
Yeah, so we got a. So that'll be a big internal pump on there, is it? Or
there's not actually an internal pump, so there's a little low pressure lift pump right down the bottom.
Okay, yeah.
Which fills the swell pot, and then there's two Bosch 044 pumps that feed from the swell pot to the engine.
It's a lot of stuff, and it's even like it's all really accessible as well. You kind of go.
It's reasonably accessible. One of the hardest parts about putting the car together when you've got just a bare shell, trying to work out where everything goes so that you can kind of get to it easily. We thought a bit about weight distribution, which is why the tank is there, why it's on that side, not the driver's side, and all sorts of things like that. But in an ideal world, we can get to the filters a bit easier, but they don't take much maintenance. So trying to climb in it at the workshop's easier than trying to climb in it at the track. Trying to think about where everything goes, really.
Yeah, the other thing I've noticed is these little things down here. What are these? Little shock absorbers.
So, again, part of an interpretation of the rules. So this is effectively the main crash structure of the car. But here, rather than having... The idea is that if you hit the wall with these, they'll kind of move in. So they'll spring in and kind of pop back out, rather than hooking up on the wall and dragging you into it.
Okay. So are they only kind of... So they're bolted here.
Yeah.
And then the other end is free.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. So it just allows you to kind of rub in on things.
Yeah. I think it was the last round of last year. It got tested against all the rock, and it worked pretty well.
Oh right.
It's not really. It's not to make it easier to run the wall or anything, which is what a lot of people think. It's literally just to try and stop the front end of the car getting pulled into the wall and causing a huge amount of damage.
Yeah.
I mean, you hit these off the wall all the time and they kind of get a bit broken. That's why it's all fiberglass back here. But it's all designed just to kind of pop in and pop back out again and have minimal repair costs, really.
Yeah. No, it is well, we haven't the Nitrous. We haven't. So this is the Nitrous ball. So it's not actually that big because obviously you're not using it.
We only need one in there. So that takes £10 of nitrous. We use probably on a pro competition day. So at the last round where Mike went to the 4th place, we used about 2 bottles worth over a whole weekend.
Okay.
So we just changed the bottle usually after qualifying or before qualifying, depending on how much you've used. And it's good to go, really. Whereas like a drag car will drain like 1 or 2 of those in one run.
Yep.
So we don't need too much of that in there.
Awesome. Well, Dad, thank you, bud. Really appreciate that. So, where can they find you guys? Walton Motorsport?
So you can find us at WaltonMotorsport.com, Facebook and Instagram, Walton Motorsport. Should be quite easy to find. Look for turquoise colour.
Yeah, look for something like this. So, thanks Andy, and good luck this weekend.
Thank you.
Cheers, man. Bye bye.